Hello and welcome everybody to the final throes of the Cold War. The height, maybe not the height, but kind of the height of like Hollywood films. Back to the Future, 1985. That's when this came out. The MacGregor Tourney. Now, this is an interesting time in vintage golf here in 2020. The value of vintage golf clubs have gone up a lot, and so it's kind of hard to find clubs that you can really, or maybe that you really want to play. So for me, this is something that I picked up thinking kind of along those lines. If you're looking, you don't want to drop hundreds of dollars for a used Persimmon, maybe this might be a good option. It's from the 80s. It doesn't have the Tommy Armour name on it. Maybe this is a viable option. So if you enjoy clacking around on the golf course, you enjoy some real wood, this might be a good bet. Let's have a closer look. So in the 80s, things change a little bit, but right now on the sole, you can see it says oil hardened 693 right here. The sole plate, obviously MacGregor Tourney with the block letter 1, 4 screws on the sole plate, and then there's an additional screw here for the shaft. Let's take a quick spin around the skirt. You can see it's pinned, serial number. Look at this lovely grain. I really like seeing wood. It looks like this is a covered weight here in the back. It looks like they put a piece of like bronze colored tape or something on that. Anyways, we spin around. You can see no decals, just some marks. It looks like there's a little knot right there. I love stuff like that, little imperfections in the wood. And here's the face. Just a solid row of grooves, and you have a 1-2-1 diamond pattern on this brick red insert right here. Now, this is where it gets interesting as we try to maneuver this so we can see the top line. It looks like the Tommy Armour signature that was on so many MacGregors back in the day, but obviously they don't have the Tommy Armour license anymore, so MacGregor's making Tourney custom. And that's interesting, isn't it? So that's the dead giveaway right here, that it's a later model. Obviously 85 is when they started making them like this. As we move up the whipping, you can see we get to a straight, I keep saying straight, but I mean stepped. I want to say stepped shaft. Hopefully your shaft is straight. And then we have True Temper, this nice little delicate label right here, dynamic. It probably says dynamic gold right there. I put some tape on here to remind me of the year. And we have a wonderful Victory grip. So let's take out this Tourney custom and see how it feels on the range. It has a pleasant look. It's solid Persimmon. It's made in the 80s. This shaft isn't rusted through. I have a lot of confidence that this would last me several years. The grip obviously needs to be replaced. It's just rock hard. It's a fossil. So this is a viable option. If I didn't have my Tony Penna Mod 1 in my 80s bag already, this is a viable option. I would be perfectly happy playing this. I would whip this out, wouldn't even care about the custom instead of the Tommy Armour. It's fine. So overall, I would say, if you're back in a corner, you're looking for an inexpensive, just Persimmon wood, even if it's just a driving range queen, this might be a good option for you. So definitely have a look. See if these are affordable. Things just change all the time. And I seem to be making it worse with these videos. Let me know your thoughts about MacGregor Persimmons in the 80s. Something you would play? And to me, this is something that I'm more likely to play than collect. Like the 50s MacGregors are something I'm more likely to collect. And anything before that, obviously, is something that I'd be willing to collect as well. So this is something I'd absolutely take out and have fun with. I'm excited to read your comments. If you want to support this channel, please subscribe and visit my Amazon shop in the links in the description below. I make proceeds from qualifying purchases. I am an Amazon associate. Thank you so much for watching. I am the Vintage Golfer.